Hello, world. I am beyond frustrated. Yes, I am laying in bed because I have no power. It is freezing. This has been going on for a couple of days now. I don't understand what the problem is. I've got to call in to my RV guy. I am unintentionally testing out some of my AT equipment by sleeping in no heat and like 15-degree weather in my RV. um, I have it's going to be backwards on the screen, but I have this was the sleeping bag I already had for backpacking. It's a 20-degree Marmot Women's, but I bought an Enlightened Equipment quilt, which actually just came in. I had to send it to my friend's house I was staying at in Florida before the RV got fixed. She told me it came in, but I wanted to get the Enlightened Equipment because it would be warmer. 950 fill, and Real Down was a synthetic, and it's like 650 fill. It is supposed to go to, it says 20.3 degrees, but I'm telling you, it was, my RV is usually about 10 degrees warmer than whatever it is outside. It was supposed to get down to 13 last night, so that meant it was probably somewhere around like 23, 25 degrees in here last night, and I was freezing. I have on 250 merino wool base layer, a merino wool pullover, and I am in my sleeping bag, and I threw another blanket on top of it, and I'm warm enough, like all huddled up, like zipped up, head covered, everything in the bag. But like soon as I unzip it like I am right now, like I'm cold. Like my arms are cold, my hands are freezing. Zobi, little man, stayed under the covers. Hey, say hi. Say hi. Look over here. I'm over here. Okay, he wants to look this way. Hi. um, I have a sweater on him, and he stayed under the covers with me last night. I'm gonna lay back down. Sorry, that wasn't comfortable. Yeah, so he stayed under the covers with me last night and actually got too hot and had to get out a couple times. I thought about going and getting his sleeping bag that I bought for him for the trail, but I didn't want to get out of the warm sleeping bag to go get it out of my car. Ugh, so I don't know what the problem is. My batteries will not stay charged. The other day it snowed and was cloudy and snowy, like no sun at all. And of course the snow was like on top of my RV, so my solar panels didn't charge my batteries at all like they're supposed to during the day. But I have a generator, and the generator is like doing nothing. It's like just providing no electricity to my rig, like at all, and I don't know why. So the only thing that would charge my batteries was my car. So the first night this happened, I hooked the jumper cables up to my car and the batteries and ran my car all night. Well, of course, now my car battery is dead as well. So last night I had no option. The solar yesterday was sunny. It did charge the batteries to a certain point, but didn't charge them fully. As soon as the sun went down, the batteries lost their charge in like 15 minutes. Had no car battery to try to jump them and run it again, so I froze all night. So it's just one thing after another. If you've ever been in that mode where you're like, I made this huge life decision and now it sucks. Like, this is going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to travel the country and live in an RV, and it's going to be easier than a house. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just hoping that like all of this stuff is just like lumping together all at once and is going to be done and over with, and I don't have to deal with it anymore. You know, the axle was bent, had an electrical fire on my exterior where I had no brakes. That's all been fixed. Don't know what's going on now with the whole battery thing and generator. I'm hoping this guy can figure it out for me so I can get on the road. I was thinking I was going to be back in North Georgia by like Monday or Tuesday because I was going to leave like Friday or Saturday, and that hasn't happened. I came back to mice problems. I don't know if I've told you all about that. Yep, came back to mice infestation. So after the frustration of yesterday's car break-in, I got to my camper, yay, but to more frustration. Apparently some critters decided to make my home their home while I wasn't living in it. Isn't this lovely? Exactly what I want to be doing my first day back in my home. Gonna be spending the majority of the day throwing out food and cleaning a lot of stuff. Look over here. Oh gosh, everything's such a mess. Yeah, they got into everything everywhere, and there's a whole home in my exterior storage. So here is where all of those paper products that they got into, they decided to actually make their home out here in my exterior storage compartment. They just made themselves at home. That was fun. I also left a bunch of food in my refrigerator and freezer, so that was all on me. That was fun. Alright, so the mice thing, the vandalism thing, not my fault. This one though, this is all my fault. Check it out. This is what happens when you leave your freezer full when you go away for what turns out to be almost 3 months. And thank goodness that you can't smell this. And thank goodness that it's cold, so it would be even worse if it was the humidity of summer. But look, ugh, even my mustard. Ugh, how gross. Yuck, 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 yuck. So on top of mice droppings and disgustingness that I get to clean today, I get to clean my own mistake. Don't leave stuff in your refrigerator or your freezer if you're going to be gone for any extended period of time, especially if it turns into 3 months. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a nightmare. And look at all that food. That's not cheap food. That's plant-based food that's gone and ruined. Looky here, all clean, sparkling clean, bleached and disinfected, all over, all the shelves, everything. And the mustard's actually fine. I just had to clean the bottle. Very, very well cleaned the bottle and disinfected. Everything has been disinfected. I've been cleaning all day. I am sick and tired of cleaning. But getting rid of rat stuff. I've been boiling water. I've got disinfectants. I went through a whole thing of bleach. One of these days, like tomorrow, my place will be put back together. It took a whole day just to clean the entire rig, disinfect like everything, wash all my dishes, like everything, clean out the refrigerator, freezer. So that was all day Friday. And then that was the first night I started having problems with the battery. So yesterday I was trying to figure that out as well. Finishing unpacking, moving stuff from my car back into the RV. I've been on the phone for hours and hours and hours with, like, literally, like, every phone call is over 2 hours, and I've had multiple phone calls with my insurance company. I'm in this weird, like, loophole of I have this umbrella coverage for my RV and my personal effects because I'm a full-timer and my car and repairs, but, like, every division is different. So it's like repair the window in the car is a claim, the, you know, repairs to the RV is a claim, the personal effects is another claim. The personal effects were in my car, not my RV, and that's where the coverage is supposed to be. It's all been a mess. I'm not even going to get into all of that. It's just been a huge mess, and I honestly don't know what is going to get covered, and I think I'm going to end up getting screwed out of a bunch of stuff. So it's been an ordeal, and I'm obviously not going to be back in North Georgia by tomorrow. It's like a 3-day drive minimum. I was trying to plan 5 days for it, so I have a reservation at a campground starting Thursday night, and I'm hoping I can actually get on the road tomorrow and be there by Thursday. And all this will be behind me, and I can start doing shakedown hikes and regular RV life and enjoy North Georgia for a month, do some trail magic, and get on the trail myself in March. But yeah, I'm unintentionally testing out some of my gear because I'm flippin' freezing. It's been a ride. Pray for me. Talk to you later. Bye.